Hey there, this is Sue Morton, HR.com, and the HR Genius Bus has rolled into HR Transform. I'm sitting here with CEO and founder of PaddleHR, Pat Whelan. Pat, why don't you tell us a little bit more about PaddleHR?
Thank you so much. I'd love to. So PaddleHR helps large companies by matching their current employees to new roles within the company. And so this is important because the number one reason why people leave their jobs is they just don't know what to do next. They don't have career growth opportunities. And what we've seen from the data that we have is that this is often a perception problem. And there are often tons of really exciting, viable next steps for people to take in their career within the company they're working in. It's just a visibility problem. You're not sure. It's hard to see what's going on in a different floor, in a different building, a different department. And so what we do is we're using data to actually try and predict what someone's going to do next in their career and then recommend opportunities that would be well suited for them before they even start to think about going somewhere else.
Excellent. Excellent. So, Pat, why would an organization look at hiring internally versus externally?
Yeah, that's a great question. A lot of companies do have a concerted internal mobility program of some sort. It's just not working as effectively as they would hope. And the reasons why they're already making these investments are pretty clear. There's a cost savings benefit, both just in direct hiring costs and training costs, but they also generally you're able to get greater candidates for a lower salary. They're able to get up to speed quicker, so you're savings on some lost productivity. New internal hires, they perform better on average than external hires. So there's just a ton of really great benefits to hiring internally. Not to mention you don't lose a lot of the institutional knowledge that you have. So what I've heard a lot from clients that we're working with is, the job-specific skills. Those are things that you can actually teach people, but the institutional, how it works, who do you call in accounts for payable to get something moving quicker, who in IT can set up a meeting this afternoon if you forgot to put that rec in, that kind of knowledge actually just takes time. And so if you want someone who needs to perform really quickly, if you can bring that and then train them a little bit on a job-specific skills like a new piece of software or whatever it happens to be, that part is actually the easier part. And so internal mobility has just a ton of benefits. And so we're using data to essentially uncover opportunities for internal mobility that weren't as obvious to companies or the employees without it.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So really cool name, PaddleHR. Can I ask you, how did you get the name?
Yeah, so we're a bunch of Canadians, and so we do a lot of paddling on the lakes in Ontario. But generally, a paddle, when you're canoeing, a paddle helps you control speed and direction. And so that was our thinking around tools that want to give career advice like paddle. It helps you figure out where you want to go, how fast you want to get there, and which direction are you going to take it. So that's sort of where the name comes from.
So this is why we think these guys are so cool, seeing as how HR.com, Canadian-based company as well. There you go.
Awesome.
All right. Thanks, Pat. Awesome.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Cheers.
Take off, eh?
Thank you.